Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. I am the KingFanMan, and this is the KingCast, the weekly podcast where we cover all things Bethesda. And it has been too long. It is great to see you back. For those of y'all that do not know where I've been, most of you do because you are regular viewers of me. Y'all know that I have some extenuating circumstances going on with my own health and also my mother's health. I am caring for my mother full time, and she had gone through some pretty bad health, and she's gotten a little bit better. So I've gotten a little bit of break. My health's a little bit better, so it's great to be back at least for a little bit. I do want to say one other thing. My wife is flying in right now. The Queen is flying in right now from Colorado, so my phone may be going off in just a minute. So I'm going to leave the ringer on. But so good to see y'all here. Thank you for showing up. I know it's been way too long, but we're going to get right into the show today. We're going to mainly be talking about Fallout because there is so much Fallout to talk about. Y'all let me know if you can see me and hear me good, and we're going to jump right in. I am as excited for what is coming this year in Fallout as I have been in a long, long time. Uh, the only thing I could be more excited for is if there was a brand new single player Bethesda Fallout game. If Fallout 5 was coming this spring, that's the only thing that would make me more excited than I am right now. But guys, it's not just the TV show. There's a lot going on in Fallout 76. If you've seen their new roadmap that's coming out, not only is Atlantic City coming out very soon, but the brand new map is coming out sooner than we thought. It's coming out in June. Fallout London. There's so much that we're going to talk about today in this show that is coming out this spring. I mean, we are going to be so Fallout inundated that, man, it's going to blow our minds. Again, the only thing that would be better is a brand new Bethesda first person game. Is anybody listening out there? That would be great. But let's jump into it. Of course, we have the Fallout TV show coming April the 11th, coming a day sooner than we thought it was going to. But Fallout 76, I am more excited for Fallout 76 than I've been in 3 years. They've really stepped it up. You can tell now they're back to working on it the way they should have been, really. There are 3 outside studios that are working very hard on Fallout 76. Because remember, Bethesda Austin is mainly working on a different game right now. But there are 3 outside studios working on Fallout 76. And we don't even know what's coming this fall. So, I mean, we're getting some major stuff. So let me just go over some stuff. I know y'all know this, but I want y'all to get excited with me. Let me say hi to some folks real quick. The Area Uncensored. Hey, what's going on? Trey, what's going on? Garrett, Gold Dragon Gaming. Kane, there's my buddy Kane. By the way, if y'all haven't checked in on Kane's YouTube channel, y'all please do. He does great work. So y'all please check him out. Man, y'all make me pronounce hard things. Andros, gosh, Androssordna. There you go. Hello, King. Thank you. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Y'all make me pronounce terrible things. You know, some things I'm terrible at is remembering names, which is horrible for preachers. Most of y'all know I'm a preacher as well. I'm awful at remembering names and pronouncing names. I'm terrible at that too. That's why I have my wife, and I get her to be on here with me. So, yes, y'all go ahead and ask your questions, talk. I'm going to try to keep up with it. I've got a lot to go over. So if I miss what you say, just say it again, okay? But let me get some comments, and then we're going to jump right into what I know is going on because, man, there's so much. Garrett says, howdy. Couldn't be more excited for the show, and especially 76. Yes, for the first time in years. Absolutely. Gold Dragon Gaming says, missed a minute due to my speakers turning themselves off. It's a power saving feature. That's all right. You haven't missed much. Yes, June, Garrett. It is coming in June. We're going to talk about that. The Skyline Valley update. Now, it may be coming in 2 parts. We don't know that yet, but we know that the new map that is coming of Virginia, that Skyline Drive, that is the Shenandoah Valley, that is coming in June. Man, I'm telling you, they are nailing it now in Fallout 76. So yes, and you know, Kane talking about not in 2 parts. I agree, except for I would love them to just keep expanding on it. If that means 2 parts, that's great. I hope they didn't hold anything back, and I agree with that. But if they want to keep working on it and add more, that would be great. Okay. Y'all know that the season pass has changed, or the scoreboard has changed. Let me quickly go over that. And I want to ask what y'all believe or think about this. Season 16 is coming out. Um, let's see, what's the date on it? March 26th is when it's coming, season 16. And from what I understand, I kind of like the way they're doing it because I don't always like all the rewards. This way, you don't have to do every reward. You can pick and choose what you want and what you don't want. From what I understand, every time you level up, you get 25 tickets, and you can use those tickets on the scoreboard and pick and choose what you want. Now, you don't get the whole scoreboard at once. From what I understand, you're going to get a page at a time. So you'll only get like the first page, and you'll get to choose from that first page what you want. So you don't get to skip all the way to the end. So that's what I understand, and that makes sense. That's just they're going to do it in sections. But I like that. I really like that you get more freedom. It just gives you a little bit more freedom on the scoreboard. So I really like that because I don't use power armor. So every time I get a power armor skin, most of them, I mean, some of them are neat to display or whatever, but most of them are just wasted on me. And I'm sure there's some things that are wasted on y'all. So I really like that you can pick and choose what you want. Uh, Hopefully, we'll see whether 25 tickets is enough. Maybe they'll have to refine it or something. But y'all tell me what you think about that if you like that. That's one thing, obviously, that's coming the 26th. I believe that's in 10 days. And today, the 16th, it is 10 days. Also coming is the second part of Atlantic City. We know a little bit more about it. There is another expedition coming along with that, which is Invasion of the Overgrown. But as I've been saying, there is also a new quest line coming along with it as well. It deals with the Russo family in a nightclub. And there are also side quests as you explore the boardwalk. There are other side quests. And it says there's shops. Now, I don't know if you can actually shop at the shops. We'll see, but there are a main quest line and side quests, which I think that's the main thing we've been wanting. We'll see how much questing there actually is in this new Atlantic City. I do want to remind you, though, this is what they added after everybody kind of got upset that, hey, Atlantic City is just another expedition. So, I mean, this is when they really got busy on we're going to do things the way the fans want. So I really love that. Uh, we can go over more of that. Again, I want to give y'all a more broader overview, and then we'll narrow back looking at it. We also got the new roadmap with all this. Let me just give you a few of the things. Most of this is repeats, but a lot of them, I'm glad they're coming back. The Mothman Equinox is coming April the 2nd through the 16th. Invaders from Beyond coming April 30th through May 14th. Meat Week is coming May the 21st through June 4th. And then again in June, Skyline Valley Update. That is the new map in Virginia with all new quest line, all new explorable places. And then the one thing I do disagree, y'all tell me what you think. They're bringing Foshnot back in June. I wish they wouldn't. I love Foshnot. I want it one time a year. It gets old really quick. But that's basically the roadmap. That's a great roadmap other than the Foshnot to me. And that's not to mention the treasure hunters, the spring cleaning challenge, the Fallout TV show, if they do anything special with the Fallout TV show, and the other little things that are sprinkled in. So that is really the best roadmap for a quarter we've had, and I don't know when. Y'all tell me if you agree. And then we'll go on from there, because I think we've got some surprises that are going to come around the Fallout TV show. Okay, let me see some of y'all's comments, and then I'll get back to it. Let's see. Gold Dragon Gaming says, I might actually try the new seasons. I got bored with seasons fast, but the new systems looks more to my liking. Yeah, you can do it the way you want to. I like that. Garrett says, dude, you just made me even more excited. I figured it would be November for the new 76 map for sure. I know it. I know it. Absolutely. Good to see them finally giving a crap with 76 again. Yes. Garrett said, I like the first few scoreboards, but the problem was that they started getting a little bit lazy and made all the paints and cosmetics the same, just for different armors and power armors. I agree. Hey, Dale, what's going on? As long as I can have it all by the end. Yes, you can. Kane says, I'm not excited about the change. I don't mind the freedom, but we don't get a true scoreboard anymore, which means we lose out on the extra lore that the scoreboards would give. Yeah, let's see how that works. I don't know. Again, this is a brand new thing. I don't know how they're going to do that with I don't know if there's going to be any lore with the pages or not. We'll just have to see. Hopefully, we won't lose all of that. Garrett says, getting 2 new story DLCs this year, the second one being way bigger, is such a huge win. That's not just this year. That is the first part of this year. That is the first part of this year, Garrett. Think about that. That's by June. We're getting 2 main storylines. That's awesome. Now, again, I don't know how big Atlantic City is. I'm not expecting it to be very big, but if it's, as big as half of the Brotherhood of Steel was, man, we're doing better than we have in 3 years, literally. Garrett says, I've missed it dearly since Wastelanders. Absolutely. Gold Dragon Gaming says, I wonder if the content shortage was due to getting the support studios ready, taking time as they were starting their content from scratch. If so, they messed up PR by not explaining that. Well, it would almost be a whole other show to talk about what happened. There was a lot of things that happened. COVID happened, obviously, but there was another thing that happened in the Microsoft purchasing Bethesda. Now, this has come out. This is not speculation. This absolutely has come out. Microsoft wanted to actually end 76. They wanted to shut it down. But what happened was the numbers on 70, they kind of just backed off of it. They literally quit feeding it content because they were going to shut it down. But the numbers on 76 kept rising. Even with them not giving it content, the numbers of players kept rising. So because of us fans, it forced them to go back into it. Well, I mean, it's a shame that it's wasted 3 years of the game, but that's almost what it takes. And you're almost seeing development time there, because when they pull away and COVID going in there, I mean, that's a big block of time in there that's wasted. So you have there's really a third thing that you can go in there too, because it all started with Jeff Gardner leaving. The Jeff Gardner leaving, the COVID, and the Microsoft wanting to shut down Fallout 76. All of that was involved in us getting nothing for a long time. And again, they assigned, guys, they assigned Austin. This shows you how much Microsoft was committed to shutting Fallout 76 down. They already put Bethesda Austin on making another game. They're not working on 76 at all. So they literally had to hire 3 outside studios. They had to do all that to get back on 76. That's why we have 3 wasted years. So now you see why Jeff Gardner left. I think he left before the Microsoft merger, but I'm sure he knew what was in the cards. And you just see it all happening now laid out. And the shame of it is we got messed out of 3 years of content. But thankfully, all that bad stuff away, look what's happening now because of the fan support of Fallout 76, because the numbers kept going up and up and up, and they're still going up with Fallout 76. Now we're back to getting content. I mean, this is what we've been asking for, and I think it's just going to get better. That's why I'm so excited. Sonder Bunny, what's going on? Good to see you, man. Sodium Soldier, what's going on? Sodium Soldier says, yeah, I stopped paying for Fallout First because of it. I actually quit Fallout First for a little bit. I'm back on it now, but I actually quit Fallout First for a little bit. I sure did. Microsoft, Dale says Microsoft short-sighted. Who would have guessed? They sure did. They absolutely sure did. Gold Dragon Gaming says, I think the whole AAA industry needs to rethink how they make games. AAA games are getting too expensive to make, let alone developing, running like 76. Zonder Bunny says, what do you think of the season getting reworked? I talked about it a little bit. I'm going to hold my opinion a little bit. I love that we have a little bit more freedom with it, but I haven't done it yet. Let me actually do one. I have never been big on the scoreboards. I like some of the stuff we get, but I was one that, if you remember how it was before the scoreboards came in, okay? I want y'all to remember, before the scoreboards came in, there were challenges. There were the same thing. There were weekly and daily challenges from day one. But what did you get? You got free atoms. You got free atoms. And I believe you got a lot more before they did this scoreboard stuff. I think. I really do. Because for every challenge you did, you got atoms. And then you could go to the atomic shop and get whatever you want to. You didn't get the reward they chose for you. You actually got to go choose what you wanted. So I actually liked it before the scoreboard. And I think I've said that from the very beginning. I don't like the scoreboard system at all. I want to go back to the way I think they had it right from the first. But I understand it's a way to keep people interested. Other games do it. I understand. It's a marketing thing. It is pure marketing. It's marketing. That's what it is. And I understand it. So I'm not griping about it. But I just liked it the way it was before. I could get atoms and go to the atomic shop and get what I wanted. Okay. I do want to ask, do you think, number one, a couple of things. The Fallout TV show is coming out April the 11th. It's coming out a day earlier than we thought it was going to come out. It is on the scoreboard. Number one, do you think that Bethesda is going to surprise us with anything in Fallout 76? It's on the scoreboard. Are they going to do anything that day or around that week in Fallout 76? That's the number one question. Number two, do you think we're finally going to get the Fallout 4 next gen update? Do you think? And number three, I think y'all forgotten this, but in the same month, April the 23rd, Fallout London, the Fallout 4 mod is coming out. And this mod is so good that several of the mod authors have been hired by Bethesda, guys. You talking about, is this one of the best years for a Fallout fan? We have a total redo of Fallout 4 that is coming out in April. We may get a Fallout 4 next gen update. We may get something special in Fallout 76, but we know that Fallout London is coming out April the 23rd. And I've got something else to talk about in just a minute. So let's talk about those for just a minute. Gold Dragon Gaming says, yeah, choosing is better. That is why I think the new system is better. Hopefully they find a way to include the lore that Kane likes. I agree. But to me, gameplay is king, pun intended. I like that. Garrett says, have you seen the leak Walton Goggins outfit, the guy who plays the ghoul from the TV show? I have not seen the leak outfit. I did know who Walton Goggins was, but no, I have not seen the leaked outfit. But the new trailer is absolutely great, and I have to take back what I said about that whatever that creature was. You know, the first trailer that came out, I said everything was good except for that whatever that lizard thing with all the things in his mouth was. This time in the trailer, it actually looked good. And the more I've looked into what that thing is, it's that it's not a salamander, but it's something like a salamander. It's good for the area they're in. It's something that would be radiated in that area. The more I've accepted it, the more I see it, and the more I think they did good with it. But it really looked good. Yeah, that thing. I can't pronounce it. Whatever that is. Y'all know I can't pronounce things. I have a master's degree and I can't pronounce things. Whatever that thing is, it looked really good in that second trailer. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Was there anything in that trailer that y'all didn't think, hey, Thomas, what's going on? Okay. Kane says, absolutely, they are. Todd already said there was going to be in-game items for the TV show in 76. Yes, we know we got the vault suit. So, but we think there's going to be other things. Absolutely, Kane, that's coming. Absolutely. So I really would like to know what y'all think is coming. And do y'all think that Fallout 4 next gen update is coming? Zonderbunny says, how about next gen update for New Vegas? You're reading my mind. You're reading my mind, Zonderbunny. Okay, the last thing on my list, and then we'll talk about this all. Remember, there is another thing back there looming, okay? Remember the Microsoft court case. Y'all remember that? Back in September, it was leaked that on that list, but this is Bethesda's list. This is not a leaker. This is not some YouTuber. This was a Bethesda list. There is a Fallout 3 remaster, remake that is in the works. That was supposed to come out, I think, wasn't it 2022 or 2023, something like that? But it all got pulled back because of COVID. So we're a couple of years off of that timeline. So there's a Fallout 3 remaster / remake, and I call it a remaster remake because what they're doing is they're taking the Real Engine 5 and the Creation Engine, and they're Frankensteining it. They're putting it together. So the visuals are going to be Real Engine 5, and the mechanics are going to be the Creation Engine, and they're putting them together for the game, for the remaster remake. But that is there. That could be coming out sometime this year. Now, before you get excited, I do believe the Oblivion remaster is going to come out first. There's an Oblivion remaster. But this is the one thing I did want to tell y'all. Did y'all know not only Fallout 3, but also somebody mentioned Fallout New Vegas. Also Fallout New Vegas. And y'all tell me why in the world they would have done this. Y'all know the PEGI ratings, the parental, whatever it stands for, the acronym PEGI. PEGI 18. Y'all know that thing? The PEGI ratings for both Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas were updated just this month. For the first time since they were released, they were updated this month. Now, New Vegas came out in 2010. Fallout 3 came out in 2008. Why would the PEGI ratings be updated in 2024? Unless they're doing something with them. That's not a leak, by the way. And everything, by the way, Gold Dragon Gaming, we're not talking about a leak. This came out in a court case. This is not a leak. This came out in a court case. So it's not like a normal leak. This came out in a court case, so we know it's true. So we know there's a Fallout 3 remaster in the works. Or at least there was, unless they canceled it. And now we know that Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas had their PEGI ratings changed this month. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. That's exciting to even think about, though. Do I think they're coming this spring? No. Could they be coming soon? Yes. Okay, let me pick up where we were. Okay, Thomas says, hey, King. But hey, Thomas, glad you're here. Garrett says, sorry, I meant the Walton Goggins outfit from 476. Oh, no, it's the exact outfit Walton was wearing in the trailer. Really? Cool. No, I have not seen it. So it's 476. Neat. Gold Dragon Gaming says, I wonder why the Fallout 4 AE is taking so long. They told us Skyrim AE took a very tiny team, almost no time. Yeah, that was the Montreal team that did it to make, so the Fallout one shouldn't take so long unless it is a lot more ambitious. I figured it was done in the fall and they're just holding on to it for the opening of the show. That's what I figured it was. Sodium Soldier says, I would love to see a New Vegas update. Wouldn't it be great if they found out this Real Engine 5, the thing that I was talking about, the Frankenstein, that it works good. And the reason I talk about that, they started it with the Oblivion. They took Real Engine 5 and the Creation Engine to update the graphics again, because people are always talking about, why does Bethesda not get away from the Creation Engine? I've been playing a lot of games since I've been off of YouTube. I've been playing a lot of non-Bethesda games lately. I've played the Hogwarts game. I've played Far Cry 5. I've played a lot of other games lately. And I want to tell y'all something. I've stressed this before. Listen, Creation Engine is a different engine than anything else. It's my wife. She's not on the ground yet, but she's flying into Arkansas. Yay. The Creation Engine is a different beast than any other engine. And the reason is, with any of those other games, there's only certain items in the world that you can interact with. Everything else is static. That's why the visuals look better in other engines. They can make them look better. The Creation Engine literally has everything you can interact with. It is a totally different beast. That's why to remake or remaster these Bethesda games, you can only do the visuals in something else. You cannot make all these items that you're going to interact with and stuff in anything other than the Creation Engine. It's just, you just can't do it. Okay, let me get back to where I was. Let's see. Kane says the Fallout 4 Next Gen update is expected to release around the same time as the show. That's what I've seen as well, Kane. And I'm very much hoping it will. Think about all we've talked about. Again, the only thing that would make this year better is if Bethesda said, hey, Fallout 5 is coming. Oh, one other thing I meant to say about the Fallout TV show. Did y'all know Todd Howard said the TV show is going to be canon, okay? So everything that happens in the show is going to be canon. And I'm sure y'all heard this as well, that he's actually had to tell the directors and the producers things about Fallout 5 so that they wouldn't do them in the show. So what we're really getting, now this is great. What we're really getting with the TV show is a whole new Fallout. We're getting Fallout 5, or a Fallout spinoff, if you will, with the TV show. So when we finally get to Fallout 5, it's really going to be like Fallout 6. Does that make sense? So man, I'm so excited for the TV show. I hope it does well with a mainstream audience. I know we're going to like it, but I hope it really does well with a mainstream audience. Okay, I got to catch up with y'all. I'm over here preaching and I got to get to reading. Hopefully that more ambitious will be that they decide to delay it and add content for the show. Yeah, y'all also remember that all of these updates that I'm talking about, all these remasters and the Fallout 4, the Fallout 3, all these, they're also adding the Creation Club stuff to it, just like the Skyrim did. So that is a great thing. Hey, Jeremy, what's going on? Let's see. Kane says, we know from the Microsoft court case that Fallout 3 Remaster was already being worked on. Yes, I said that's, man, I'm way behind. Sodium Soldier says, were they selling all digital copies of the Fallout games in a collection? Jeremy, the Elder Scrolls game probably make more money. That's why they updated it first. I agree. Kane, I bet they release Fallout 3 remaster in or around June. Man, that would be great. Would that be? Think about that. If we get, man, think about everything we've said with Fallout 76. And then we get Fallout 4 next gen update in April. We get Fallout London in April. And then we get Fallout 3 remastered in June. Wow. Man, my head might explode. I'm here for the TV talk, but I'm behind in the stream watching on 1.5 speed to catch up. We will talk about the TV show, I promise. BGS getting Microsoft money for a remaster is hey man, I'm glad because Todd didn't want to remaster the stuff, so that's great. Okay, I'm pretty much up to where y'all were. There was somebody wanting to talk about the TV show. Let's talk about the TV show for just a minute because I asked what y'all think about how it's going to go over with the mainstream. We've had several that's done pretty good with the mainstream. The Last of Us did good with the mainstream. The Witcher did good with the mainstream. I'm not sure how did the Halo series do with mainstream audiences. I'm not sure. I haven't watched any of the Halo series, but from what it looks like, and especially with Todd Howard being there, I know it's going to stay true to Fallout. From what it looks like with the trailers, it really looks like it stays close. Kane says Halo did okay, but they missed the mark for the fans. Okay, yeah, I knew I hadn't heard the buzz around Halo that I had some of the other shows. What I'm hoping with Fallout is, and Fallout just has that. I don't know, y'all back me up on this. Fallout has that, just has that something, that draw. Jeremy said Elder Scrolls makes more money, and it does. Things like The Witcher, and I know I promise I'm not changing the subject. Bear with me. Things like The Witcher and the Elder Scrolls, that genre, I love that genre. By the way, y'all don't skin me alive. That's my favorite genre. If I was forced in the corner and had to pick, if I had to pick one game, one Bethesda game, one Bethesda series, I would pick Elder Scrolls over Fallout. I really would, as much as I love Fallout, because I love the genre. I've always loved knights and all that kind of stuff. I just do. That tends to really go with the mainstream, but there is something about Fallout that really appeals. It just clicks. I don't know if it's the Vault Boy. I don't know if it's the 50s vibe. I don't know if it's the Americana thing. I don't know if it's all the stuff wrapped into one. There is just something about Fallout that really, really clicks. Not just with Bethesda fans. It clicks with mainstream, and I believe it will click with the mainstream. Kane says Fallout is about romanticism of the past while dealing with the harsh reality of the present. It's about that nostalgia and how to survive in a world gone mad. I like that. That is perfect. Retro future, yes. It does. It gives that romanticism of the past, that 50s nostalgia, that Americana, all that. Absolutely. And from what I've seen in the trailer, they're hitting on that a lot. It looks like we're going to go deep into uh, all three storylines, into Walton Goggins' line, the Ghouls line, into Lucy's line, and into, I forget the Brotherhood of Steel guy's name, but into his storyline as well. So I think that's a great way to do it, going into three different characters' storylines. Uh, Man, I just hope it clicks enough that we can get 4 or 5 years out of the series. I think it'd be great. Jeremy says Halo got 2 seasons, so it must be doing okay. Well, uh, what is Halo? What is Halo on? Is what what is I was going to say what it was on. It's not on Amazon, is it? I think I have not seen an episode yet, but I saw it the other day and I thought I need to Paramount. Okay, that's right. I actually got Paramount way back to watch the Star Trek, so I'm gonna try it. I'm not big into the Halo series, but I'm actually gonna watch it to see what it's all about. Uh, I actually am. So, with everything that we've talked about so far, we haven't answered the one question that I asked at the beginning. Could this be, if we do get the Fallout 3 remaster, especially, could this be one of the best years for Fallout ever? I know we're not talking about a single player game coming out. That's the only thing that would make it better. That's why I said one of the best years. Could this be one of the best years? Because listen, guys, we don't even know what we're getting this fall in Fallout 76. Fallout 76 literally is rising up from the grave. I love it. I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited to get back into it. Fallout 4, we're going to get to play it again. We're going to get to play Fallout 4 with a mod in London. We're going to get to play Fallout 3 again. I mean, wow. We're going to be Fallout again. As I said from the first of the show, we are going to get Fallout inundated. Gold Dragon Gaming says, but they can do that since it is Amazon, and thus, to quote Spaceballs, merchandising is where the real money is made. For example, I bet the Wheel of Time series has increased book sales on Amazon. I love the Wheel of Time. I love that genre. I've read all the Wheel of Time books, by the way. They get kind of repetitive, but the first several books are very good in the Wheel of Time series, if y'all haven't read them. Kane says, even if we only get the TV show and the updates to 76, the future is bright for Fallout. Amen. I agree. I absolutely agree. Because again, we don't even know what's coming this fall for Fallout 76. So that's great. Sodium Soldier says, unfortunately, Dale, that seems to be a trend. What did Dale say? Witcher died on the vine by straying way too far from the source material. Yeah, what I haven't heard what they're going to do with The Witcher now that what's his name is left and all that. And I know a lot happened with the strike and all that. Are they actually going to try to make a new season with this new actor? Are they going to try to? I know why he left now, because they did stray too far from the source. Jeremy says Halo is good if you don't mind it not tying into the game. See, well, I guess we're glad that Todd Howard is an executive producer then on this. I hope they stay. I mean, since he came out and said that Fallout, this TV show is canon, I mean, that's pretty wild. By the way, also, on April the 11th, I know y'all noticed this. The trailer said all episodes are available. I'm sure it's only 8 episodes. That's not near enough. I'm going to binge them in one night, and I'm going to cry after they're over, because how long are we going to have to wait for more episodes? Henry Cavill, thank you. He's working on Warhammer. Yes, I did know that. Yes, I did know that. I like him. I wished he would have stayed on Witcher, and I wish they could have made that work. But Gold Dragon Gaming says my favorite fantasy author is Terry Goodkind. He died way too young. What did he write, Gold Dragon Gaming? They announced a new season ages ago and said it would be closer to the books. We will have to see how close it really is. Very good. Cool. The director is a huge fan of Fallout 3. Awesome. I think they got the next season filmed before he left. I think he was supposed to be in some of it, wasn't he? He's supposed to be in like half the episodes or something, Henry Cavill. He's supposed to help introduce the new character or something like that. I know he's supposed to be in some of the episodes, so yeah. Other Bethesda news out there going on. I don't know anything about Starfield. It seems like Starfield news has gone cold. Boy, I don't know why they've gone so silent with Starfield. In my opinion, they need to be really active in that game. It needs some help. Again, I like the game, but the way they're bleeding players from Steam, they definitely need some help in Starfield. But I think their focus right now is totally on Fallout. I think that's a shame, though. I think it's a shame with all the studios that Bethesda has. I think they could multitask. Sometimes you wonder kind of what's going on. Kane says, going back to the Fallout show, Jonathan Nolan is a huge Fallout fan, so I think the show is going to be amazing. Yes. Wasn't that what somebody was talking about up there? Sodium Soldier was saying he's a fan. He's a Fallout 3 fan, a big fan of Fallout 3. Now he's the one that worked on Westworld, wasn't he? Jonathan Nolan was the Westworld guy. Oh, you would like a new Wolfenstein game? Me too. I would love a new Wolfenstein game. Absolutely. But we're going to have to get this Indiana Jones game out before we can get a new Wolfenstein game going, I'm afraid. I think there's one in the works, but it's not going to be near to the point of being able to be put out until the Indiana Jones game is put out. Gold Dragon Gaming says, King, he wrote multiple series and a few one-offs. His main one is The Sword of Truth. I haven't heard of that one, Gold Dragon Gaming. I love those type books, so when I have time to read them, my reading list is full, but I'm sorry, I'm checking to see where my wonderful queen is. She had just crossed into Arkansas and she's almost landing. I'm telling her I'm giving the KingCast updates. She has been gone for a week in Colorado. That's not fair. I keep telling her it's 80 degrees in Arkansas while she's up there and it's snowing. Okay, I'm sorry. He also wrote 2 short spin-off series. One is the Nico Chronicles, or the Nietzsche Chronicles, I'm sorry. Another is the Children of Dahara. Cool. Kane says, I don't see that happening with Fallout Dale. What did Dale say? But Nolan needs to be active for the entire series. When he left Westworld, the show fell off. Yeah, I watched the first season of Westworld was pretty good, and then I kind of lost it. It kind of got crazy after that, and that may have been. Oh, she's almost landing. That may have been when he left or shortly after that. The storylines changed. Maybe it was in the second or third year. I don't know when it was, but well, guys, we are running quickly out of time. We're almost to the end of this KingCast, but I would like to know just a couple of things before we're gone. Again, do you think this is going to be the greatest year for Fallout fans ever? What do you think is coming this fall? With all of that said about Fallout, man, what do you think is going to come this fall for Fallout 76? How long do you think we'll have to wait for the Fallout TV show for season 2? Are we going to have to wait a whole year for it? I mean, there's a lot of things to talk about with the Fallout series. Just on top of that, Kane said he thinks we're getting that Fallout 3 remaster in June. Is it possible that we could be getting a Fallout New Vegas remaster as well? Because, guys, they're doing Oblivion and they're doing Fallout 3. If it's easy to do that Real Engine 5 and Creation combining, if that's a pretty easy process, I don't see why they wouldn't do a New Vegas as well. Could we be getting that too in the future? Man, there's a lot of things to think about when it comes to future remasters and remakes, and I mean in the near future. Y'all forgive me. My ringtone's Elvis. Y'all should know that. Oh, what a beautiful picture. Can y'all see that? That's the airplane flying right over my house in Arkansas. Nothing but green. Arkansas green. Yay. Okay, let's see where I was. Do you know anything about the BioShock movie? You know, I've heard a little bit. I don't know any inside information or anything like that. No, I'm excited about it. I'm excited to watch it. I love the BioShock series, but no, I don't. Let's not forget about Starfield content too. It's a great year to be a BGS fan. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Garrett. Shattered Space should be coming soon. I would guess around June for Shattered Space. I'm sure they're not going to do it around April. I'm sure they're leaving April open for Fallout. And I meant to say that when I was talking about Starfield. But yeah, I believe that DLC should be coming out in June. But there were other things on that list of DLCs that they're going to be bringing us. And we should be getting something small, some kind of DLC, I believe, before June. So y'all be watching for that. I don't know why we're not hearing any. It's weird we're not hearing much from Starfield right now. Yay! She touched down. She's on the ground. Okay, I'll quit messing with the phone. Yay! We made sure she was touched down and safe. I want planetary traversal techniques in Starfield. Well, you know, one of the things that they're going to do is new ways to travel. I don't know if that means, does that mean flying with your spaceship inside the atmosphere? Does that mean some kind of buggy on the ground? We really don't know what that means, but it says other ways to travel. So I'm really excited. I hope they go all out when it talks about other ways to travel. And by the way, if you haven't tried Starfield, you need to try it. It's a very good game. It is definitely worth putting 100 or more hours in. Really good game. It must not be a Boeing. That's what I said, Dale. Y'all don't get me in trouble. But I told her, I said, if it's a Boeing, don't get on. Don't get on that plane if it's a Boeing. I just want to see Starfield come to PS5. Yes, man, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? Absolutely. Guys, we got about 5 more minutes, so we're to the part of the show y'all can talk about anything you want to talk about. And I guess y'all are doing that anyway, but I appreciate y'all being back on the Kingcast. I'm so sorry I've been gone so long. If y'all don't mind, please hit that like button. I do want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're a member of this channel, or if you're a Patreon, or if y'all supported in any way, y'all have kept us alive and going. Thank y'all so much. I know I haven't been on YouTube, but we do depend on the YouTube money for our livelihood, and it makes it hard when I'm not on YouTube and you depend on YouTube. So thank y'all so much. And then to be able to jump right back on, and some of my main people are right back on. I appreciate y'all more than you know. And I know how hard times are, and I know some of you can't be members and some of you can't be Patreons, but y'all are still here. So I appreciate that. I appreciate your support more than you know. I just wanted to say that before we got off. Live stream those other games. I thought about that. I've been, like I said, Mom's been really sick, and when I get a minute to myself, I will come play another game. I've been playing a lot of. Man, I put a lot of time into the Hogwarts game, and then I played Far Cry 5. I've been wanting to play Far Cry 5 forever, and I played it. What else have I played lately? But I thought about it. I thought, I should just throw this on live stream, but I was just trying to decompress, to tell the truth. And my lupus was going crazy too. So I was just trying to calm down and get my pain under control. Sometimes y'all have to understand with lupus, and I have it really, really bad. It's really hard for me to talk. It's really hard for me to think. I get brain fog really, really bad. So I say a lot now, and I didn't used to. There's the uhs. I hate saying and I say it all the time now. Love you, King. Thank you, Garrett. Love y'all too. More than you know. More than y'all know. I have a Fallout 76 real places that I have in the works. I've had it in the works for a long time. It is actually on Skyline Drive. It is a place that is on Skyline Drive that is such a unique place that is, I don't know if it's going to be on the new map, but I would guess that it's going to be on the new map. It's a cool place, and I hope I can bring that to you very soon, very soon. But thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I hope y'all have a very, 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 very blessed weekend. And man, just thanks again for supporting me even when I'm down. Gold Dragon King, sorry to hear about your mom. Y'all just say a prayer for her. Say a prayer for me when you can. God bless y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for being here. Bye, everybody.